So if there's something you want, it is here in Australia, and it is possible to lead a super high quality of life and have an incredible lived experience here in Australia. So I'm back chilling at the Royal Botanical Gardens in Melbourne. I can't get enough of this place. Honestly, if I could be here every day, I would be here every day. As you guys know, I've been living in India for the last 7 months, and being at a beautiful place like the Botanical Gardens, I was thinking about why Australia is such an amazing place for people to come and live, and why, in particular, Australia is such a perfect destination for international students to come and study. Firstly, and very importantly, there's quality education in Australia. Australia has some of the top universities on the planet. In fact, they're actually improving in global rankings as well. In the recent 2024 rankings, Australian universities in the top 100 all increased in their ratings or stayed the same. None of them went down a ranking, which is absolutely unbelievable. Whereas many of the top universities in other competing countries, Canada, UK, USA, all had some decreasing scores. So Australia's education is already quality. We have a number of universities already in the top 100, and they're improving year on year, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And I know it's very important for a lot of aspiring international students is to make sure are they actually getting a quality education. And you can absolutely say in Australia that is the case, and it's getting better and better each year. The other consideration is this, the livability of Australia. It is so amazing to live here. In fact, Melbourne and Sydney are two of the top most livable cities in the planet. In my personal opinion, it's still number one. I mean, how can you replace this? Look at this, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is a random day. I didn't even pick the most beautiful day to come here. This is the kind of weather you get in a place like Melbourne, and the kind of weather you get around Australia. The food is immaculate, the water is immaculate, the conditions of living are absolutely immaculate. And honestly, in my opinion, it is the best country, at least in terms of livability, to live. Nothing really compares to the quality lifestyle that you can experience in Australia. The next thing, which is also really important for a lot of students, and especially their parents, is safety. And I know some people hear some concerns around safety in Australia, but Australia is one of the safest countries on the planet, and this feeds into livability as well. Australia is such a safe country. Statistically speaking, Australia actually has some of the lowest crime rates on the planet, and it really is one of the safest countries in the world to live. Of course, this goes without saying, always keep your wits about you. You want to make sure you're remaining safe no matter which city or which country you are in the world. Something can always go wrong. So while Australia is a safe country in general, you always just want to make sure you're doing what you can to keep yourself safe. And lastly is the lifestyle in Australia. Now, while Australia is actually quite expensive to live, and the cost of living in Australia is much higher than most other countries, especially in Melbourne and Sydney, two of the most expensive cities in Australia and two of the most expensive cities in the world, the quality of life and the lifestyle is absolutely amazing here in Australia. You can pretty much do whatever you want, you can eat whatever you want, everything is accessible here at the highest quality that you will find anywhere around the world. So if there's something you want high quality, it is here in Australia, and it is possible to lead a super high quality of life and have an incredible lived experience here in Australia. Not only does it start with the beautiful parks and nature and atmosphere like you see behind me, but the restaurants, the bars, the cafes, the nightlife, the activities, the free events in the cities for everybody to enjoy. There is always something happening in the beautiful cities of Australia. So those are some of the reasons why Australia is such a beautiful place for you to work or study or travel or to live. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.